So the aim of the ICT Club is to build capacity of the club members. So the expected outcomes for the ICT Club project include, number one, the school ICT lab, which is clean, well maintained, with the students equipped to maintain the ICT equipment in their lab. Number two is to support the students to participate in a number of competitions and exhibitions which will be recognized by the Uganda Communications Commission. Now, these clubs are being supported by KAWA Uganda with the other partners, but they are fully funded by the Uganda Communications Commission. Now, in order for students to gain competence in supporting and maintaining their computers, we expect them to go through some training, and they need knowledge and the skills in the following areas. Number one is troubleshooting software problems, which include things like fixing basic hardware issues, installation of application software and operating systems, for example, Windows, Linux, Red Hat, Ubuntu, many others. We also expect students to go through skills like installation and use of OpenOffice, so that even if they don't have Windows license, they can also be able to do a lot. We expect students to go through training in the areas of networking and internet basics. This will include areas like identifying and use of various network equipment like RJ45, switches, routers, and a lot of this equipment. Connecting a computer to a network. Students should be able to do this whether wirelessly or through wires. Also, fixing internet connectivity issues. The ICT Club should be able to do this. Identifying the IP addresses of the computer. Practically, ICT Clubs are capable of doing this. Basic use of command prompts, e.g. pinging of different IP addresses. So practically, these are simple competencies that can be achieved. These are skills that every ICT Club should be able to do. We look at troubleshooting a computer to identify a local area network or internet faults and how to solve this. So the club members who are well trained should be able to sort out some of these challenges. Then outcome number 3 is equipped club members with the practical ICT skills above and beyond the expectations of their ICT curriculum. So, and what are some of these competencies which are way beyond what is taught in the ICT curriculum? These are some of the supplementary ICT skills which we're emphasizing more. Number 1 is that area of troubleshooting skills. These are required, and these are some of the marketable skills that are needed in our society. Look at presentation skills. These are generic skills to do with the communication, where one is able to pitch an idea. Even these competitions that we hold, we encourage competition, but the winners are the best communicators. Look at the need for programming and coding skills. This is very important, whether you are programming using Python, you are programming using other programming languages. We emphasize these as something very, very important. We look at programming languages like HTML, those are basics, CSS, JavaScript, SQL, PHP, Python, Java, JavaScript, C++, C#, React.js, Node.js, Flutter, Ruby, Swift, Perl, Rust, Scala, MATLAB, Visual Basic, and many others. We encourage you to begin with the basic ones, the simplest that can be able to help you do that. But also some graphical programming languages starting from scratch and can help you to do a lot of work. So So this is something that we're also emphasizing, that you can do a lot. But you also need ICT collaboration skills and the tools. There are a lot of tools that can help you to do a lot of work. So ICT collaboration tools include DIT, Material, Bazaar, CVS, CVN, SCVN. So many of these tools are there for you to be able to collaborate and do a lot more with others. So some of the other skills that you need is understanding software testing, because you are in a software world trying to come up with your own softwares. You must know how to test software. So this is also another skill that we're emphasizing, that you can get it only when you're a member of an ICT club. So in your regular meetings, regular trainings, go deeper and understand how we test softwares. Another competence, another skill that is emphasized a lot more is understanding software security. So this is another area which is marketable. We shall talk about it during the real training. Then you have to understand backup tools and systems. An important area, you need to understand cloud computing. You need to understand computer networking as something very, very important. So we're doing this by focusing on the vision of our country, Uganda, Vision 2040, which states that a transformed Ugandan society from a peasant to a modern and prosperous country within 30 years. So we are focusing on every activity here to fit in Vision 2040. So when we are supporting these ICT clubs, we also creating a platform for students to directly engage with UCC, UCUSAF on matters of ICT in their schools. So here we are trying to ensure that there is a website, www.ictclubs.ug, which is a general website, but we're also supporting students to come up with their platforms which can help them to communicate, to showcase what they are doing, so that UCC can follow up and can support. But not only UCC, but there are also other interested parties like Ministry of Education, Ministry of ICT, NITAU, NCDC, and other international partners who are in a position to help. So when you do your work, you'll be supported. And we are saying, for us, we are creating a platform, we are providing a training. It's up to your team to do the job. So this is our website. You look at it, it is a good one. It has every opportunity for you, resources, it has tutorials, it has a room for you to publish all the case studies from your school. Another outcome is nurtured ICT innovations and ICT skills that will be annually recognized by UCC. So we are nurturing clubs, but these clubs should always appear in these national competitions. We are going to start with the district competitions, regional competitions, and have national competitions and international competitions. So this is where innovation comes to be realized by you bringing out what you have done. Let people see it, let them judge, and they can reward you. Others can criticize constructively. There you'll be able to improve your service or product. So we have had this international and national conferences. The best one we've had is the National Communications Conference. UCC sponsors this, and it takes place every year. So here we see things going on. So we'd like to see how we can be able to do this better with the partners like Makerere University, Chambogo University, and other universities here, with also support from the Ministry of Education. So you look at some of these competitions. For example, this one we had at SEDAT. It was a good one to give schools really serious exposure to how you compete. There are judges who are prominent people. They look at balancing things from the investment side of it, the robotic side, the software engineering, and all kinds of investments, trying to guide us on how we can really take up ICT clubs to a very, very high level. Yeah, but also encourage you that for everything you are doing, you must focus on the 17 SDGs. Very, very important that every project you do in a school, you must be addressing number one, the issue of poverty, the issue of hunger, looking at promoting good health, promoting good education, issues of gender equality, promoting clean water and sanitation. So every project you are looking at, even within your curriculum, ensure that you have a clear understanding of the SDGs. I've outlined them here. You should be able to read through, pick one thing here, go to the SDGs website, and that's how your projects will be recognized globally, and you can win serious awards there. So these are the outcomes we are talking about, and let us see how we can be able to push this to a good level. Thank you so much. May God bless you.